Welcome to the Circus. I'm Ra Ali.
And this is Louis the Don, Mr. Kidlo Kid.
You know it's your sexologist, Bestie Cash.
I'm JDR, a.k.a. Mr. Organic, and this is...
On the Contrary.
All in your mind.
Yes, sir.
Let me take a sip.
With that oil
I
in your
love
mouth.
it when he does that. It goes, it flows, it goes. What's up,
punches
y'all?
right in.
We're going to jump right into the quick fire questions. Everyone has their own taste in music. Some like gospel, others dance hall or R&B. But what song gets you ready for the day?
That's a good one.
That
I
is a
listen
good
to What More Can I Say every day, damn near. From
What
Jay-Z.
more can I say?
Oh,
Let's
you got
hear
the whole
it.
jersey on right now.
Yeah, you see that?
I see it, brother.
Coincidental or not? Did I say
Is
that?
it?
The God.
What more can I say?
That joint is hard, though. Dun, 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 dun.
That's the
Tough.
fire. You know, Hov is always gonna be Hov for me.
Absolutely.
Brooklyn type.
Yeah.
That's right. Shout out to the
I like
Carters.
that.
We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Me, I wake up. My wake up is a white man mode song.
Of course, yeah.
I gotta have the white man mode songs. It's gonna be Eye of the Tiger. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going, welcome to the jungle. Yeah, I need them white mode. I mean, I wake up. Yeah. So yeah, the white man mode songs. It's gonna be some.
Do the beat again.
Metallica.
Do the beat again.
Killer.
I don't think that was supposed to come out, but yeah.
That's what they be saying
I-
behind the scenes, the ad-libs. But yeah, I wake up to the white man mode, so I gotta have it.
Of course.
I like Californication too, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
So for me, if I'm trying to get a good pick-me-up, I'll do Adventures of a Lifetime from Coldplay. But my everyday, get me going, ready for whatever, is it's a playlist. It's my Cultural Infusion playlist, which is a blend of Afro beats, soca, and Haitian compa music.
Nice.
Like it.
Yeah, that's good.
You be dancing.
Always.
Sometimes I wake up to like different stoic quotes and stuff. I put that on YouTube.
Affirmations,
Yeah,
that
the
shit, too.
affirmations. Yeah.
There's
get
one
me
that
right,
you
too.
might like called the Eagle Mindset.
Is that
Look
like
it
with
up
the
on
Indian
YouTube.
stuff?
Nah,
The natives?
nah.
Okay.
It's not. It's talking about, it's a leadership type thing. You would like it.
Got you.
You would like it.
I'm on it.
What about you, Ra? Because
Well,
we know you like what's that
Tootsie
shit?
Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Oh, there you go.
Wake
That's
up
why I
to-
with y'all because
Yeah, yeah.
y'all know me, and that's what I like. Okay. Well, first thing is this: I don't listen to anything every single day because I don't really have a schedule that really permits me to just listen to a song every day.
prepare,
Yeah. But when I do put music on, a lot of times I'm that girl that just kind of just turns the radio on and just is really low. But if I'm like conscious of it, I'm putting on my jam. I am an Uncle Luke's. Don't stop, pop that.
Let me see you do.
I wanna rock. Show us
Y'all,
I put my own little
I almost
bass line
turned
on.
around and twerked something for
Baby.
you, Rob.
You could've did
I
that.
almost turned around
I
and
see
twerked
it now.
something for you.
B.
I can
I
see you
caught that
making
through the
some.
peripherals.
Making
Do
some
you
eggs and
remember? Do you guys remember at the birthday party
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed
What
it.
when
part?
he put it on?
Yeah.
Oh, you turned up?
He put on Tootsie
He
Roll.
put Tootsie Roll and Rob was in the corner and my phone just wasn't working that very.
Right.
I'm like,
When that song come on, I
wanted
just
to
make
catch
a
that.
nasty face when Tootsie
That
Roll
is
start.
my
It's
It's like
candy. You just
Yeah.
get like
yes, it's
Tootsie
a
Roll.
different time. It was a different time. I feel like it was just no matter what, even if you was the most thoroughest, you had to be like
Daisy
Yeah,
Dukes.
you had to understand it. Yeah.
you had to like it's just something. It just gets me going. Just get excited. It just reminds me of fun, happy times.
Tootsie Roll or Butterfly? Or is it the same?
Yeah, which
Butterflies
one?
are completely
Butterflies
different
are
songs.
different song.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
But it's all but
it's
that's
still the
all
same
in that.
motion.
It's all that.
Which one was
era.
first? Wasn't the Butterfly first? And the Tootsie Roll? He said, yeah, Butterfly.
definitely
That's
don't-
old.
Yeah.
Let me see the
it.
Tootsie Roll.
They
Yeah,
type
that's
stole the
true. That's
content.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
But they
mixed
kind
with
of,
the Daisy Dukes
It's the
song. You know
same
what song,
exact-
I like to that song. Go
You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
You
Hood
remember
rat,
that?
hood
Oh,
rat,
that's
hoochie
acronym.
mama.
Butterfly, though.
All that's my
too
shit.
tight, my booty shaking
From left to right and left to left.
Yo, Rob, we need to have a party.
Well, that's just like Ain't My Baby Daddy. Was that in the
Who
same?
that is? My
Yeah.
baby daddy.
Was that in the same?
My baby daddy.
Yeah, Who that
I said my baby daddy.
That's in the same. You know what I'm saying?
Was
Understand it.
Basically, we just going to Freaknik.
Right. Real
Okay,
fast.
go to Freaknik.
You ain't like none of
so
that?
through.
Now that trick daddy, you don't know near ho.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that
don't
was
know
crazy.
man.
But don't need like
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Oh, you know, we gonna go.
I forgot the words of that shit, but that was
I
my
got
shit.
an ass so big like the
Sun.
sun. Hope you got a mouth for it. I wanna. I said, slap it in my face, shove it down my throat. Nigga, where you going?
Oh.
Smoke. I know.
What song is that? No, I'm sorry.
Trina.
Oh, okay. Shout out to her.
Yeah, if you wanted, you could get it. Don't
Shout out to Trina.
look back at you for what? I'm trying to concentrate on busting.
Get on your knees, man, like the breeze begin to blow. But don't give me the ring grin if you're not down to go low. I'm all about my f***ing. Only if you're down for sucking. If not, y'all know that?
What that? Put it in your mouth.
Put it in your mouth. We gonna go song for song. I gotta relax.
Put it in your
keep
motherfucking
We can keep going.
Them in the chamber.
With that
You
one
know,
now.
you ever have like the thug playlist one too? Like for me, like the Lex Coupes, the Beamers, and the Benz, like you know that kind of vibe where you trying to. I'm telling you, it depends
Oh,
on what
the
you about
Lost
to do
Boys.
that
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Oh, good shit. That
That's
was
that old
fun.
school shit for sure. You gotta, you know.
Damn.
They don't do it like that no more.
Nah, I was a
They be
different
like,
type
I
of
gotta
sit
throw a
on the
Freaknik theme
table
party or
and I
some
play
shit.
the cable. I sit on the table. That's the these days.
Because if you didn't like those type of songs, you just was a boring ass person.
Everybody liked them songs.
Everybody liked them
Brought them
songs.
in.
Even the
even
pastor's
the white
wife.
folk
Right.
is
Came with that energy.
even Rita Mara.
okay.
Right.
Not you
Even
dropping,
Rita.
not you dropping it past the Rita.
Yes.
That's his wife.
Okay. That was fun. We had a good
All
time.
right.
Let's get into the topic of the week,
What you
guys.
got, baby?
Whether it appears in your life, your past, or you just see others demonstrating it, what do you consider clown behavior? Does everyone agree?
To me, the biggest sign of clown behavior is displaying big stacks of money on social media. Whether you are super wealthy or you don't really have much to your name except for what you're holding in the video.
Right.
Either way, I feel like that is the biggest telltale sign that you
ain't got
are
shit.
a goofy.
Right.
No question about
Big
it.
goofy.
I don't care if you're putting it to your ear or you're just showing it.
Right.
I know off the door that you're a bozo.
Tripping. Because anybody know money,
That's a
that ain't no
good
real
one.
money. You know what I'm saying? Unless
That's
you
a
got
good
a
one.
hot
First
million
of
there,
all,
then I'll be like, oh,
I'm gonna talk
million?
about the that's holding the stack that he got to give it back to the
For
other
sure.
one.
Yeah, or the
He's not
empty
even
box.
I
holding
don't
your
even
stack.
care. I don't even care about if you fronting.
Right.
Just the fact that you're doing
you're doing
that
it.
in any
Facts.
capacity shows me that you can't be no thorough. It's just
Yeah.
what it is because
Yeah.
you can't. You just ain't right. That's just straight goofy shit.
Yeah,
It's
and
for
it
clowns.
comes with so much even showing that it's like you
It's
should
so
know better.
corny.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so corny.
I never did it.
I just think it's so
It's like the guys
corny.
running their bank account for the bottle service tables and knowing damn well all of y'all had to pull together your final income.
Yeah.
To get that
Whatever
each
they
bottle.
gotta do to
bottle,
fake it
yeah.
so they make it, I don't care. But when you take your money
Right.
and you take a picture, and you take your phone out and then you upload it,
Yeah, you went too far.
it's just nothing about it that
Clown behavior for me
Clown
goes a
things.
little bit, it's kind of extreme, but I hate them dudes that take pictures with their kids and they see them once in a blue moon.
Oh, that's a deep one.
And then when you know it for a fact, like, oh, this
Photo op, what is it?
call it-
Instagram
I call
dad.
them
Yeah, they trying to get
Facebook
some, they trying to get some
dads.
single.
They'll
You know
take
what I'm
your
saying?
pictures. They'll take the mama's pictures.
like
on her
they
page
seem to
and
forget
repost
that
the
people
pictures
that
there.
follow you actually know you. Like we know you, and we know that you ain't doing what you saying that you doing, but you uploading shit, make it look like you doing something that you're not. That's some clown.
Yeah, what I hate is I hate women that have their Cash App in their bio. What's wrong
Oh,
with you?
that's hilarious.
The
Or they be
birthday
like,
Cash
or
App.
they be like, I need lunch, I'm hungry. Here
Oh
Cash
my
App."
God.
Bitch, die.
Oh my God!
I want you to starve to
that
death.
is
That's a
so
good one.
funny.
Like, who you-
but can I
what?
just
I'm sick.
interrupt?
Who wants to
Can I
send me
just
medicine?
interrupt really fast and say, but what the look like that you hate?
Right.
That got her bio,
Right.
her Cash App in her
I
bio.
don't
What she
give a
look?
what she,
You don't
who she
care
is.
what she look like?
Huh?
What about if she don't really speak English, right? So
Right.
she's having a hard time here, right?
That's her
What is she
business.
from another country?
Go sell that pussy something then. That go really do it. Go
Okay.
get some money.
Okay,
You can-
inspiring words. Okay.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Like go. Like I ain't gonna lie.
know
When
he
I see,
talk like this, I just
when I
look at
see,
you.
when I see
He's like,
like,
can't look at him.
normal, like decent looking women on the corner, like with a sign. Why don't you just sell that something? Like what you doing out here?
Right.
Go get some money. You can go sell that. You on here begging? Go make it happen.
Well, to all the bad across the world, I just want to let you guys know if you happen to, come down my timeline and I see
You gonna
help me
donate to
out,
him?
I'm definitely sending it to you.
That's a dope. You're a good person.
Yeah.
You heard it
Yeah.
first.
What you
My
need?
Cash
What
App
you need?
is.
I'm
I'm gonna
sending
send my
it.
scammer. Go
That's a
ahead
fact.
and burn that motherfucker down. No, I'm saying. I'm
For
fucking-
me, clown behavior, and it's both sides, not just men, women too, because be acting like they don't apply with this. I can't stand people who can't take rejection. Like
Yeah.
people who get a certain way when you tell them no or you good. Like a real nigga, first of all, when it's a guy, he knows if the chick he's approaching 9 times out of 10 nigga land. So if you know you the kind of nigga out there playing gambling, playing blackjack, hoping you could get 21, don't be mad because you know you got to get 90 no's before you might find a yes.
Even if you're a top level guy, you got to come with that. It comes with it. Yeah,
some of them not just get disrespectful, but it's clown like because you outside, you got your boys, whatever with you, and then the bigger clowns is them behind you hyping your antics, like something you did was so good because you called her a because she said no thank you. That type of shit. Then there's a lot of women, like I've seen a situation too where a chick thinking looking for her. And he's like, bitch, I'm looking at your friend behind you.
Oh, most definitely.
Like those girls who act as if they are the prettiest in the bunch.
Yeah, you're not.
I don't like that because I think real women who with real women, they only want to be surrounded with bitches that's at a certain. So why would I want to? It's not about me playing against you.
And even if they're not the most beautiful, but having a beautiful, I'm not being cliche, but having a beautiful spirit, right? And confidence, because you know what I'm trying to say. That's a whole nother attraction as well.
You can see it.
Yeah.
But why would I not want to be surrounded by women who I think are also beautiful? I love beautiful women. So, but it's that who purposely tries to surround herself. I remember one girl, I saw a post saying, oh, if a try to outstage me on my birthday. How can you be upstaged? Just show out how you show out. No one should be a competition because there's only one of you in this world. That's true. Everybody else you can only be yourself, everybody else taken.
I've absolutely been out for something related to me in some magnitude, whether if it was just me telling a group of my girlfriends, let's go get drinks and dinner, and the outfits that 2 or 3 of them had on was on mine, and I was like, bitch, y'all look nice. Yeah. What the y'all look great. And I swear, I'll be like, goddamn, I didn't feel no type of or jealousy. I'm like, there was some people at my birthday party, I'm like, it's your birthday. Right. What the should have wore that. Like, I swear, I didn't feel no way.
People around you to reflect
I didn't
you
feel no
too.
way. Yeah.
So if you gotta surround yourself with people who you think are lesser or dusty or bums to make yourself look good, and niggas do it too, clowns. You know what I'm saying? That to me is the biggest clown you can do. You know what I'm saying? Be an individual.
Yeah. And people I don't like when people put the insecurities on you. When you ain't been coming at them like that, they feel like
just showed up glorious.
Just be yourself.
You mad at me for being great?
What the hell is wrong with you?
That makes no sense.
Yes,
Keep your personal embarrassment to yourself. Thank you.
So guys, look, we got to get to this question of the week.
All right.
Okay. I want to first shout out to everybody who was sending us questions. Let's see how we can help this listener of the show. All right. Their letter says, "Hi everyone. I just realized I'm bad with finances. I thought I was always broke because I had low-paying jobs. I have taken on courses online for 2 years and I got certified in a new position and I'm making over 6 figures. Al, shout out to you for investing in yourself. After 6 months of working in my new position, I'm still broke. I know this is a relationship show, but I need some business advice. What am I doing wrong?"
I could tell you right away.
There you go.
The business banker,
Lewis
man.
is in the banking
Banker,
business.
man.
So my manager used to tell me this one thing, my old manager, he would say, the more money you make, the more money you spend.
Most definitely.
Right? So you always try to live above your means.
Yep.
Now those things that weren't as affordable that you had to pay for like 6 months, you can pay for it flat out. So now what you're doing, you just you may be investing in the wrong areas. Yeah. Tone down whatever your purchasing habits are. Build up a nice hefty savings, something that you can fall back on just in case that 6-figure job doesn't, you don't keep it forever and you try to invest in yourself. You want to have something to back you up. That's super important. If you don't have finances backing you up, there's no way you can develop yourself and move forward. So just manage your spending. Write it down. Give yourself some type of a vision board and say, okay, this is my expenses for this month. What is it that I need? What is it that I don't need? What is relevant? What is super important? Do you have children? All these things should factor in and prioritize what's important, and then that other leave it to the side, at least for like 6 months to a year, I would say.
Yeah.
It gives you enough time to build that. 6-figure salaries is good if you're managing that money the right way.
Right.
Yeah.
I also think there's a couple, there's a lot of broke mentality. And that's not a negative thing. I want to be very clear. I'm not saying it negatively. If you've just been accustomed to living a certain way, just because you have access to more doesn't mean the mentality that you had when you had less goes away.
Right.
So there's that part of it. I got to give credit to my girl, my boss lady, Candy, because this is something she said that stuck with me a couple years ago. That even when she could afford it, she always lived a step beneath her means, like on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was something that stuck with me when she said it, because it's not about proving anything to anyone.
Right.
And then I watched from when she made that statement to years later, all the people around her, you started seeing her growing new businesses, new opportunities, because, but my first set of advice is pay yourself first. A lot of people are paying bills, one of your fixed expenses needs to be your savings, your rainy day fund, your nest, because you want to be able, I believe the best case is to have 6 months of what it costs to upkeep your lifestyle in reserve. Because we saw in a pandemic, people who had jobs 20, 25 years, and guess what was happening?
Get your
a
ass
lot
out.
of them was lost their jobs, careers, whatever, and now they starting fresh. So you don't ever want to be a paycheck away from completely being out there. So I would say definitely pay yourself first, put into your savings, look at investment stocks. If you're not a professional, get a professional. There's nothing wrong with hiring an accountant or getting someone who can help regulate your financial situation to help you with it, so that you have your end of life planning set up, all of that type of shit. Because you're gonna stay broke if you basically just upgrading your lifestyle because you're making more money. So I would say definitely pay yourself first, and secondly, try to live beneath your means and get that rainy day fund together.
Yeah, that's super important, because I've been there. The more money I got, the more money I spent. Even though it was like I justify it as business or justify it as marketing, what I was doing, but at the end of the day, I wanted that money to look right and stack up. So you realize, like, damn, I spent all this money. Like, where is that? Now I'm eating all these steaks. I'm going all these first class flights, all these resorts to 5-star. The more money I got, the way more money I spent. And then you sit back, damn, I got to maintain this now. I got 6 cars. Goddamn, hold on, insurance. This don't stop. I got 50, 60 more years of living. Like, hold on, motherfucker. So
and then your extension, if you have kids.
I ain't got none of them. That's why I don't want no kids. I'm too selfish. So like,
he went from wanting triplets to not wanting.
Yeah, I don't want no. I got a vasectomy, so I said it's talking about mentally. Thought about it, but listen though. So
I thought about it.
Yeah,
I changed
thought about it. Yeah, I can't do that. So it's like, you really want to live below your means for sure, but at the same time, when you first get it, you have to live your life. You have to let your dreams come to reality. So I can't even tell you like, slow it down now. I feel like you got it out your system. Now you know, now move right. Yeah. Because if you never do these things, you're always going to dream. You're going to die anyway, so you got to touch some of that shit. You got to get them first class flights a little bit, but realize comfortability is the key to having a good life and being happy. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to worry about, I don't give a how much money you got. If you make $100,000 a month and your bills is 97, it's tight.
It's still tight.
You still got to eat. You got to, that motherfucker look good, but you know goddamn well that tight every month what you got to bring in. And I've been there, you know what I mean? So and it give you anxiety like a motherfucker. So find that balance, get it out your system. Don't keep up with the Joneses. You don't got the newest car. It's okay to get a used one. You know what I mean? Just make sure that body style's still in order. You know what I mean? Start doing your due diligence. But one of the most important things, you must build some outside income to grow. So from different savings, yes, that's where it's at. You got that sleep money. You got some investments and things of that nature that's gonna make money off the money you made.
Investment,
yeah, because it's bringing money in. All that's gonna do is inflation. You're trying to save that. Go down. Of course, that money is worth less over the years. So you must have something you can invest in and grow business-wise.
About enjoy your life though, because I think that's another thing. Because you spend so much time not having. You want to have everything at that once, but you know,
take your time.
But
it's so hard, right? You tell them all the time, like, "Hey, don't do that." But I was there. They're like, "Yeah." No, they get it. They go straight crazy. 99% of the time, like, "That's it, motherfucker. Don't do. I've been there, brother."
They gotta go through that.
I literally said to myself, you launch this venture and it makes this money, then you're gonna get this next car. Like I create a process to make myself reward me for the shit for staying disciplined.
But it seems, you have to go through that wins and loss first to be prepared for the next time.
Exactly.
Because the first time you're not gonna do it. especially you black, is just
Gonna wild out.
Cause nobody in our generation, like most likely all of us probably the most successful people in our family lineage for the most part, right? So
Actually, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So no one told you, showed you nothing. You just seen other people like, I want some of this. So, but white people, they got 400 years of having the grandpa, this is how we do it, son, when you get some
Old
money. Yeah, so they be like, stop this. We don't know
money.
Even your mama like, hey, can I get this? Mama, goddamn.
Soon as you get some money, she like, you gonna buy my house?
I just told you that you don't need that. I went and got the new phone. Why the you get another new phone?
You don't need
I
that.
said, mama, goddamn.
I don't get that.
I got to pay for this too.
But that goes to what Rob was saying, because they're trying to keep up some sort of facade.
Yeah.
You know,
The
so
image,
it's not just always money you waving; it's something else that you know your ass. I've never forget Harlem niggas is notorious for being in there with a Louis belt bond, asking his friend for $1 for an Arizona tea, and I'll be like,
oh yeah, they'll do that.
Can I
"How
get a
you
swipe?
got Louis on your way?" Well,
It's something about it.
Louis
It's
or Fooey.
something about it. But it's a beautiful thing when you get it out your system. You realize, like I said, I did it to a maximum capacity, and I thank God every day for
said
letting
I
me.
saw my first million.
Man, I went
spent
stupid.
700,000 on the first.
Remember that?
First 2 months went with, and I'm a smart. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Man, I went so much crazy, man. I give it money. What you need? Here, 100. What you need? 20,000.
You my man. I told you when I got it, you got it.
I need
the transaction record.
Oh, my car broke down 250. Here, 15
on, my nigga.
What's that to me? Year down the road, I'm like, God damn, it's only 100. Like, who gonna help me?
Right.
I'm a bill
You know who
still
gonna help
30.
me?
Who help me?
put my-
Jesus.
look,
Help me, God.
I'm gonna put my cash.
Yo, Black,
app in
remember
my
the
cash
20,000
app.
I gave you?
And I'm gonna post it,
Help
and
me,
then I'm gonna
Jesus.
say, "Hey,
Jesus.
Ron, I just put a new post up. Go check your feed."
That shit hurt because I thought it never was gonna stop. I was like, God damn, this went tight.
When that go down a little bit.
Yeah.
Help a girl out, Ron.
Yeah. So when that bounce come back,
That's
boy, you be
some
like,
real shit. I'm trying to. That's funny. I wonder what the stupidest financial decision each of us made.
man,
That's what makes me
what?
wonder.
That shit
Just
hurt.
say it was that one decision that was
We
like.
got to hear Rod's response
that's
to this first.
I know she know. We all been through that.
The dumbest one, honestly, I made a mistake. I gave, when I was opening my shoe store back in 2007, and I was doing a lot of reading about the shoe industry and what it would take to kind of get, as a black woman, European designers inside of my store. And I made the mistake of, and there's no disrespect, I always have to be clear that we're just having an open conversation.
That's all.
We're just talking. I'm not saying things because I'm looking to get on the internet and like argue with people. I don't want to fight and argue with you guys. But I made a terrible mistake of hiring Misa Hilton and giving her $25,000, assuming that because she was wearing and styling with those type of Italian designers, that she would have relationships
The blood to bring
with the actual
Designers.
designers themselves. But just because you're able to, pull from a store or shop does not mean that you can get an account clear so that
Right.
somebody can carry that designer in their store.
Yeah.
And we took a trip to Italy and we were walking into showrooms and she was meeting these people at the same time as me.
No,
So I was kind of like,
Look at Rod's face.
I thought they had. Mother,
I was like, so
you don't know her?
That's crazy.
Wait. You go somewhere. You introducing her. Like,
I'm like trying to figure out like,
pay you
So
for?
you not the plug?
It was that.
So,
You ever see on the videos when the camera zoom into the person's face while they
Right.
having an aha moment, like raving or some shit, and you like,
yeah, that
what
shit
did
ain't
I
no
pay you
joke.
this money for?
right.
And that's tough too, because like the learning process of when you have money, like people don't understand the most money you're gonna lose is trying to earn more money with your money. Because you get business opportunities gonna come left and right. And let's open a restaurant, fail. I got this real estate let's go, fail. Let's do this trucking business. And that's hundreds and hundreds going, and you trying to grow your money and you don't know. And then on
Right.
top of that, it's a risky business regardless.
Right.
So the art of money is difficult.
Right.
Especially trying to grow
Financial
it.
responsibility, financial literacy,
Yes.
Yeah.
and understanding. But that was something that I feel like, in all honesty, I didn't and I don't have an issue with her because I think she did what was best for her and her family.
You're right, of course.
You can't be mad at the
She was
player. You
up.
can't be mad at
I'm
the
here.
player.
Gotcha.
In the
I'm
game.
here.
Can't be mad at the player, be
Yeah.
mad at the game.
But you
right?
learn
I
from
mean,
that.
You can't
Yeah,
be
yeah.
mad
Right.
at the
I
game,
think we
be
said
mad
it
at
right.
the player.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
But you learn.
she got to feed her family,
Yeah.
and she's like, sure, I'll go with you to Italy. Yeah.
Give me $25K for it.
I want to meet them.
I like to meet them as well.
You booked the trip?
So I can invoice the $3,000 on my next one.
So 25 plus travel.
Plus the travel
plus
and everything,
hotel.
and she didn't know not one single person, not one.
And then now I get to meet
and-
these people. Now I can meet my own relationships behind doors, and then
and do whatever, and all of that is whatever. So I actually
You were
was
her
able
blessing.
to. No, I'm not gonna say I was her blessing because I'm sure she's received a lot of success in her career. I'm just saying that was a silly mistake on my end, being 23
that's
years
business,
old
yeah.
and just kind of like really thinking that this is what it was. However, I was able to shake hands with those people by being there and complete the process, which is you fill out the paperwork, you give them your information, you provide images of your store and telling my story. That combined with the press that I had, I was able to get Giuseppe Zanotti and Casa Day and carry some of the really most amazing designers, like legitimately, not going to Saks, buying them
it
and
and
reselling
double it up, yeah.
You know, so that was really, really cool. So that was a really, to me, a bad mistake. I feel like I could have done something much better with it, but
Learning
it's all
experience.
good.
What would be your advice for her? The 6 figures and still broke.
Oh, I think you guys covered everything. I think it's nothing I could add more to what you
I'm
guys
gonna give her a
all said.
bonus though.
Okay,
this
go
is
ahead.
a bonus.
Let's go.
What people are afraid to do is talk about their finances. People are somewhat embarrassed sometimes. Just know that your bank, your local bank, has advisors in it. You can go in there and you can have these conversations. Understand what your DTI is, that's debt to income ratio. You want to know what that is. But you have to be honest about what you owe. Because if you're trying to get a mortgage, for example, they're going to ask you that and you're going to have to tell them. And at the end of the day, we all want to have a home, a condo, whatever it is. You need to have those conversations. So
And
go
they
to your
know
local
anyway.
branch.
They can see.
Yeah,
They can see
not
what you
even
got
like
going
they
They
on.
be
looking at
you
the
gotta
answer,
ask.
asking you to see if you gonna
No,
lie.
I mean, you want to try to get a loan, they gonna ask
gonna
you,
see it.
what is your
Underwriter?
mom's, what's her last year of
Yes.
school she
Right.
finished? They
They
gonna
need
ask
all
you
that.
every question
That's the
anyway, so
dumbest
don't
shit they do,
lie.
too.
The underwriter be
unnecessary.
like, tell me what you owe, because when we pull it, all that will come up anyway. If you have an outstanding loan, guess what? You want that mortgage, that loan is on top of the mortgage. So if the mortgage is $550 and you owe $100K, now it becomes $650 and you're only eligible for $300. Now you need it's just so many things. Just go to your local branch, ask them what your financial picture looks like, and help them come up with a plan for you.
But she also, that's great
I
advice,
appreciate her
Louis.
asking that,
I think
yeah.
that's so great that you're, just the fact that you're in banking and you done probably seen so much. But also one other thing about that is that us as African American people, something that we like, it's like kind of like an unspoken thing that the system is also set up for us to not be able to get loans.
for sure.
You know
Not
what I'm
for
trying
like
to
your
say?
business or pockets,
were
but
saying that
you want a
with that
loan
Navy
for a
Federal-
car, they get that to you quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, but you go for a bit. Let me get it. I had numerous $300,000, $400,000 cars, right?
Yes.
They gave it to me so fast. If I went for a business loan, they ain't gonna give me that.
Something that
Like, what the hell is that about?
depreciates.
Oh, they gonna give it to you.
Because, yes.
So
but
what
anything
sense does
has-
that make?
grows
If you're a
value,
person
property,
with a felony,
Right.
there are multiple loans that you cannot get. That's like a real thing. It's
Right.
like, I was watching this movie, which I'm so mad I can't remember the name of it. And I was watching it and I was like, wow, I don't think I really realized that there was a time period where if you were black, you got a higher interest rate.
They put you in a certain area.
In
Yes.
a certain
Oh, yeah,
area.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that, I don't even think I even realized
that's
that.
real life,
That's
yeah.
like, and what makes you think that that's not still happening
course.
in an underlying, way?
Or with houses, when they get it appraised, you be a same house,
Yeah.
and they see black pictures in there. They give you a lower appraisal. They switch it out, put the white pictures in the white family. It was up like 20-25%. Right now, this happened like last year.
Crazy.
So imagine back in those times. So they be white folks, shout out to all the whites, you know what I'm saying? But they always bring up like, oh, you talking about 400 years ago? No, we're not dumb. We know about those loans y'all was giving us. We know about all these things y'all did that really slowed down our process. Imagine if we was getting those good loans back in those days and own those
Yeah.
homes, passed it on. You
Yeah.
know, you was giving us high interest rates so we could foreclose, then y'all could buy it back. That's all. It was all a game.
It's like payday lenders and them
Same
predatory
thing.
things, all that kind of stuff. That's
Yeah.
why a lot of them is illegal in a lot of states.
No
because
question.
They prey on people who are already up, and then they say we're gonna take your up and we're gonna make.
That's
you
why they
broke."
got the Fair Lending right now. That
Right.
Fair Lending
The
Act.
Lending Act made
Yeah.
a big
There's
deal
a
with that.
percentage in every neighborhood of a certain group that can, like, you have
Please
to have
explain
those.
that very thoroughly and clear so we can pull it as a clip for people on socials. Go ahead and tell us about the Fair Lending Act.
So fair lending is basically in the application process of like mortgages, for example. I don't do mortgage loans or anything like that, but in the process, they do ask your ethnic background. Now, the reason they do that is because they need to know who's getting approved, who's getting denied, and that percentage has to make
sense.
It has to make
Has to balance
absolute
out,
sense, right? Like, why was this person approved? You know, I don't know how the system works as a whole, but I know that it's in place, and I know that it's in place to protect people like us from getting denied from those neighborhoods.
The downside of it is that they were discovering, I think Navy Federal was on a hook for something like this. There was a big thing about it, where where the information is being obtained for a good cause, the banks are also getting the information up front, and the person who's looking at the applications and approving them were using that same ethnicity information to approve or deny. So they were trying to figure out how to regulate that, where they could have that person submit that information anonymously. Not necessarily that the bank needs it, but the government needs to see it. Yeah. So it's a big thing.
I still don't know how they measure that. Like, how do they make it make sense? Because it's still a person at the end of the.
Yeah,
yes and
the
no.
main thing when it boils down to this money is like it's sometimes it might be a long time to get it, but it's so easy to lose it and give it up. So you really want to pay attention to how you living and what you really want to do in life, you know? Because I was talking to my homies before. He like, he had a little deal for like an M. I'm like, bro, that ain't no money. We gotta live 50 more years. Like, you think you finna just stop now? Yeah. That ain't enough. How we living? That ain't enough money, brother. You know what I'm saying? He like, damn, you right. I'm like, I blew that in 2 years. He's like, damn, that is true. I'm like, yeah, we gotta really make sure this grow. Like, the life we want to live and the things we want to have. The money you thought was big money ain't no money.
Not even close.
Not even close to no money. Think about it. You get somebody $100,000 today, right? You didn't have family members. Oh, here you go. What they gonna do? Get me a car. Get me some jewelry, get some clothes, and they're not working no more.
Yeah.
You think $100,000 gonna last you the rest of your life? You're gonna blow that within a year or two at max.
Right.
This is
then
why
you're worse than you were.
People win the lotto, and then you look at them when you ask where they now. A lot of them, and I think that was my stupidest financial decision at one point. Putting my money into things that were not going to grow into me, or whatever the case was a bad decision. Just because there are things that you want to have, especially if you didn't have certain things, and then I did it to my kids too. Like anything that I felt like I didn't get, I didn't ever want them to feel that way. But then I realized I wasn't teaching my children to value money. I'm still working on that. Actually, if I'm being honest with my youngest, because he'll call me and be like, "Mom, I need $50," and I'm like, "You're 4."
And we learned it on the fly.
What do you need $50 for?
There was no infrastructure. No one's showing us this shit.
But I didn't realize it until one day I walked into my living room, and I had given my boys a couple singles each. Like, you give your kids a little pocket, just put this money in your pocket. And the money was on the floor, and they was just playing casually. And I'm like, to see money on the floor and just
there's nothing.
That did something for me, because I was like, damn, Cash, you're not teaching them the value of that dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing like growing that money.
It's a learning curve, and I think, like you said, all of it does come down to some cultural separation of it a little bit. We don't get financial
live below your means. Find you something to grow that money while you're sleeping, and you be good. But the most important thing, live below the motherfucking. I don't give a damn if you was like making a certain amount of money and you live in a certain part. If you got more money, I go down a little bit on that stupid ass. So
if you got $100,000, live at $75,000.
Yeah, go down. So I had that shit stack even more.
Yeah,
I'm comfortable. Like. All that trying to look cute and cool, and man, listen to me.
And
been there, done that.
Feeling responsible. I don't know if this is your situation, but just to anybody. Not to say that we don't want to help our family and the people we love. Yeah. But some people feel like it's their responsibility.
Like an obligation.
I definitely felt that way.
To do it. Even they do it to celebrities. I can't stand when they say, "Oh, this person doesn't give certain money." This and that. It's like they're not required to. They worked hard for that.
That money ain't
Why
nothing.
do you feel entitled to that person's money? So the more money you earn, you're gonna know people are gonna see that you're making that money, and they're gonna have expectations, and you have to be comfortable knowing that no is a full sentence.
You're right. Yeah.
Another
it is
thing
what it
too,
is.
I think that people experience is having multiple vices. I remember one time someone that's very, very, that everyone knows. You guys all know this person, but someone that's extremely informed when it comes to like finances and stuff is Ice-T. I don't know if you guys listen to him, but he's so dope.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you could have a sit down with him, he's so amazing to really converse with. And I've sat down with him like in the past probably 15 years, probably 10 or 15 times, my husband and I, with his wife Coco, and he's so knowledgeable. Yeah. And something he said a long time ago was, you have to pick your poison, right? He's like, I love cars. My vice is cars. I love exotic cars. you know, I make good money. I do splurge when it comes to vehicles. My wife, her vice is shoes. If you see her closet, it's filled with shoes. He's like, you can't have 50 different vices.
Right, at the same time.
Exactly.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
get
trying
you.
to say? So I'm buying exotic cars. She want exotic cars. I want houses. She
Yeah.
want houses. She's shopping. I'm shopping. I want diamonds. She want diamonds. Like, and you just
blowing it.
pick what you enjoy and you say,
Yes.
this is what I'm gonna,
Yeah.
you know, spend my money on as a vice. It can't be every single
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Now, I
Facts.
want to ask you guys a question really fast,
What's up?
right? Lewis, off the top of your head, what's your vice? What you say? If it's the one thing that you just have to have, no matter what.
Shoes.
Shoes? Okay. What's yours?
Mine's, I had a lot of them. I was that person. Mine's was guns. Mine's was jewelry. Mine's was clothes. Mine was
He a vice having
cars.
mother.
Mine was big old houses. It never was women. You know what I'm saying? They feed my vice. So it was all that shit.
So
I
now,
was
what's your
exactly
vice?
that.
You was the person that had all the vices.
Oh Lord.
Want everything.
Oh,
What's your
shit.
vice now? Your
My
one
vice
thing you
now,
gotta have.
Tell you the truth, only thing my vice now is traveling. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like,
that's
That's a good-
great.
that's it. Now I got it all out of my system. So all
That's
the rest of that shit
great.
I obliterated. So it's just traveling and adventures and shit. I want to climb Mount Everest. I want to fight a kangaroo. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
wanna
I mean, of
swim.
course you would win.
Yeah, we can hold that where I put a gun out. And I want to swim with the killer whales in Norway. I looked that up. Like I just
Yes.
want to be a white man
Dope.
adventurer man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
With a
I
white
wanna-
woman.
Uh,
What?
we
With
go.
that white, with that
Preferably-
real white milky skin.
Porcelain doll.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Asian. You know what I'm saying? Persuasion. You know what I mean?
Persuasion.
Right.
Yeah. No blacks. No bullshit.
He's joking,
Take that
y'all. He doesn't mean it.
I
He
love
just
black
joking.
women.
But it was shock
Yeah,
value.
say that
It
again.
was.
Say it again.
No blacks. We put it in the
said,
sound
I
bite.
love black women.
What
Yeah,
makes
I
it
love
worse
it.
is that earlier he sung the song and he was like killing.
Yeah. I say all that because people always try to say that, and I clearly always stand up for black women.
Yeah, you just
I
around.
just be playing around.
They just don't put as
They
much
don't-
energy
yeah,
into
they
the
don't hear that when I
conversation.
say
I've seen it
the
happen
best
on
is
his
this,
page.
or-
They
They
be
be
Pick and
saying
choose.
mad
I'm a
shit
pick and
about us,
choose.
and they don't comment
Like it,
Right,
but
so
when he
let
say
me turn
wild
it up.
like them black is the bottom of the
Right.
barrel. They be like, this
Yeah,
you self-hating mother.
never said that. You know what I'm saying?
His brothers like you.
I know he just be joking.
I just
What's
be
your
joking, I
vice?
be joking.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a bunch, but I have 3. And
I said one.
I'm being honest.
That's the you can't have 3. That's the thing I said. If you
you
have
said you shouldn't.
no,
But you
I
asked
said
what it
what's
is
the
now.
one thing?
That's that one.
He just
that
gave
no-
you like 20.
No,
He
I
said
get
he
one.
used to have.
I used to have a problem. Now it's just
He used
I
to
wanna
have. So
travel.
what's
Mine's
your
all
vice?
kind of going to the same bucket. I'll help
Okay.
you make sense because it's food, comfort, and services. I just like, access to those types of things. I'm paying for the cleaners, and I don't anything that eliminates me having to do things I don't want to do, things that make me comfortable, and food can be comfort too. Because I got a stomach this big. I had sleeve surgery, but I will order one of certain things just to have like a
Little munch
bite
on.
of each. Yeah. So it's all about things that make me feel comfortable.
Fair.
What's yours, Rob?
I don't have one.
What?
Yeah, right.
It's
Rob's
us.
a
She
fucking
loves
lie.
us. She invests in.
I don't have one.
For her to say that she don't have one after we
She's
just
still
went
in-
out to
she's
eat
still in the all
last
of the
night,
above
And
region.
Rob was like
Feel
this.
like it
Look,
all.
look, Rob was like this. I'm gonna have the lobster lo mein and also give me some steak. And are you guys gonna eat lobster too? Okay, so just a half. I'm gonna have.
dang.
Also, bring me 2 appetizers. But I'm gonna tone it back. I'll just have a Pepsi tonight.
Yeah.
And then you watch her do the same just that I do. And we packed up like 6 fucking food containers. So Rob, I think
dead.
your vice is food.
But and that's the only thing I ever see you post in your story.
Oh, yeah, definitely love that
Good
food.
food.
outside of
I almost licked my phone one time. I was like,
You see nothing but the sun on the plate.
Save me some of that. She, I got you, baby. It was like 2 weeks before we filmed. I was like, save me some of that. That shit good.
Freeze
Mother-
it. Freeze it for you.
Her pictures on that food. She be like,
Yeah. She be
I
yeah.
remember one day I forgot to show. What
You
you say? I
see-
forgot to
you
show
see a
y'all the
beach
steak
or a
or
pool,
something.
a plate.
I forgot the goddamn. You know what I mean? I showed you this, but some piece I forgot to show you.
I ate it already.
Yeah. I ate
Yeah,
it
not
already.
to mention we have clips on this very podcast of us sitting there talk about while we in the middle of a discussion. Rob be like, I'm hungry.
Oh shit! Hell yeah. But yeah, them vices is a mother, especially dope fiend, mother, drinking ass high, motherfucker.
Those are
That'll-
different kind of
that'll-
vibes. I
yeah.
can't stand a
It's
motherfucker who like to get high all the time, but don't ever like. If you do have a vice, be able to support your habits.
sure.
Because that's the worst. You want other people
they
to
do.
buy
They
your
get
weed.
to it every day. I
Yeah.
don't understand
Every
how,
day.
but they get it every day.
Every
and
day.
I'm gonna be honest.
Every day you got $25.
I'm not even big on like that. But when I first time I went to buy something, I was like,
Crazy.
that's how much that
They doing it every day.
Because weed used to be like a $5, $10 thing. I didn't realize it's like a $50 habit.
But anyway, I do have something I want to get off my chest, y'all.
Oh, okay.
This is just, it's not heavy, but it's just something I want to address to people. Because I noticed this is happening a lot, and a lot of our viewers do it. I have big titties, right? So they be like, well, titties got to be in the camera because they're a G cup, my like,
Let them know about them.
What do you want me to do?
I'm trying to be an asshole.
Let them know
but
about them G's.
Do you know?
we can't help, but I think what the bigger issue I have is that no matter what we're talking at, people looking for something to pick at, people looking for something bad before good, and we know that this is gonna happen, or whatever the case is. But if you're going to point out my titties, but at least a comment on the talk about too.
Yeah, like, why are you
be
moving your hands like that?
I'll be like, I want to listen to what they're saying about, domestic violence, but cash your titties in the camera. Say it like that, or some shit. Like,
Something.
just come on, because they do it to all of us.
Like Roz laugh.
Stop nitpicking.
They gonna find something.
Stop nitpicking.
They gonna find
At the
something
dumb
to talk about. You know what I mean?
I have a really, really loud, ridiculous, over the top, just insane laugh, and it's always been that way, and it's a part of who I am. And
But it'd be funny reading the shit.
But
It's hilarious.
when you guys get in the comments and roast me for laughing, I just want to
funny.
let you know
funny.
I receive it. I really do. I actually really enjoy it. To be honest, I want you guys to say, is there a fucking hyena at the podcast? Shut the up. I really, I go into gut-wrenching laughter when it happens, and me and my friends, we screenshot it, and we be like, no, this right here didn't, and we circle it. And so please, it's a part of who I am. It's kind of like somebody has like some signature thing on them, like it
Little
might be a
Tourette
mole. Tourette's.
I think
Wait,
the
hold
roast.
on.
I think the
Hold
roast
on.
of Ra Ali would be funny as hell.
Hold on. Did
Oh,
he
no,
just
we
say
not
my
doing it.
laugh is like a Tourette's?
Little Tourette's type.
Can you do it?
I can't
Can you
do it.
demonstrate
I
it?
ain't got it.
Or like the 48 type when niggas just come out with the outburst.
Yeah,
Can you do it?
You'd be like, say something, say something, say something.
I'm as a, yeah.
Say something
motherfucker.
funny.
You say anything, any word.
I don't know.
I'm hanging off the ceiling like,
She got it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm really trying.
That movie. Yeah, see, there you go.
she got it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
If any of you guys are good at making gifs and memes and shit, I would love to see what you
Cause
can.
yeah, she gonna be looking at you.
How many laughing things can you compare?
Past 4
Roz
episodes,
laughing?
Robin like this.
Yeah.
Looking at
I've
me
been
like,
trying so hard because somebody was like, why don't you shut the up, bro? I can't even hear.
And you can tell that's like somebody on here that love you, but also like, shut the up.
No, they don't love me.
They're like,
but it's okay though. I
They
was
do.
Because I saw some people saying, like, Ra, I love you, but that laugh is horrendous, my nigga.
I know, but it's just like, so I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't like override somebody's speaking. Now, I'm not just not laughing because, you know what I'm saying, for any other reason other than that. But yeah, so anyway, that concludes this episode, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us for On the Contrary.